What is Brazil? Is it merely the land of carnival and football, a vibrant splash of color seen from afar? The world thinks it knows this country. It paints a picture of endless parties on sun-drenched beaches. But what if this image, so bright and loud, is only a sliver of the truth? What if the real Brazil is quieter, deeper, and far more complex than we have ever imagined? What if the land itself holds secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew? Let us set aside the familiar postcards and listen. Let us listen for the whispers carried on the wind, from the heart of the rainforest to the soul of its people. The story of Brazil is not a simple one. It is a mosaic, crafted from countless different pieces. It is a land of profound contrasts. Here, towering modern cities rise just a short distance from some of the most untouched wilderness left on our planet. The roar of a jaguar in the deep jungle is as much a part of Brazil as the samba rhythm in a bustling city square. To understand this place, one must be willing to embrace its contradictions. One must slow down, breathe in the humid air, and look beyond the surface. The true essence of Brazil is not found in a single image, but in the millions of stories unfolding every single day, often unseen. We often reduce vast places to simple ideas. It is easier that way. Brazil becomes a synonym for celebration, a perpetual festival. But this simplification does a great disservice to its staggering diversity. This is a nation larger than the entire continent of Australia. Its landscapes range from arid, desert-like plains to dense tropical rainforests that seem to go on forever. Its people are a blend of cultures from across the globe, each contributing to a unique and ever-evolving identity. To truly begin to understand Brazil, we must first unlearn what we think we know. We must approach it with the curiosity of a child and the patience of a seasoned explorer. Our journey begins not with a map, but with a question. We seek to find the authentic pulse of this incredible land. It is a pulse felt in the slow, powerful flow of its mighty rivers. It is heard in the rustle of leaves in the Atlantic forest, home to creatures found nowhere else on earth. It is seen in the quiet dignity of a fisherman casting his net at dawn. This is not the Brazil of fleeting headlines or travel brochures. This is a Brazil that reveals itself slowly to those who are willing to wait, to watch, and to listen to the ancient, powerful story it has to tell. We stand at the edge of the Amazon. It is not just a forest, it is an ocean of green. The air itself feels different here. It is thick, humid, and alive with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers. The sheer scale of it is almost impossible for the human mind to grasp. Trees, hundreds of feet tall, form a dense canopy that filters the sunlight into ethereal green rays. Below, the forest floor is a world of shadows and secrets. This is the Earth's great lung, breathing life into our planet. Its power is palpable, a silent, ancient force that has existed long before us and will, with our care, exist long after. The sounds of the rainforest create a constant, living symphony. It is a world away from the silence we know. Here, silence is the absence of noise. There, the noise is the presence of life. The high-pitched calls of unseen monkeys echo through the canopy. The strange, percussive song of the bellbird cuts through the air. The hum of countless insects forms a steady, hypnotic drone. At night, the symphony changes. The day creatures fall silent, and a new cast of characters emerges. The calls of frogs and the soft rustle of nocturnal animals create a different kind of music, one that is both mysterious and deeply calm. Life here is a delicate and intricate dance of survival. High in the branches, a sloth moves with deliberate slowness, its every motion designed to conserve precious energy. It is a forest floor, a column of leafcutter ants marches in perfect formation, each one carrying a piece of leaf many times its own weight. They are not just cutting leaves, they are farming, cultivating a special fungus in their underground nests. Every single creature, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, plays a vital role in this complex web. The Amazon River, the lifeblood of this forest, flows not just with water but with stories. It is a vast, muddy artery, carrying sediments and nutrients that sustain this incredible ecosystem. As our boat moves slowly along its surface, we see a big river break the surface for a breathtaking, a fleeting glimpse of one most remarkable creature. Cayman rests on the river, with its eyes just above the water, patient, prehistoric. This river is a world in itself, a moving, breathing entity that shapes the land and the life that depends upon it. Leaving the deep wilderness, we find another kind of ecosystem, one built by human hands and hearts. We arrive in a small community, nestled by a riverbank. Here, the rhythm of life is dictated not by a clock, but by the sun and the water. The houses are simple, often built on stilts to protect them from the river's seasonal rise and fall. There is a sense of calm here, a pace of life that feels deeply connected to the natural world around it. The laughter of children playing by the water's edge echoes through the air, a universal sound of joy that needs no translation. The culture here is a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of tradition, music, and food. In the evening, the sound of a guitar might drift from an open doorway. A communal meal is prepared, with fish caught from the river and fruits harvested from the nearby forest. The food is simple, yet bursting with flavors that speak of the richness of the land. This is not the Brazil of grand festivals, but of small daily celebrations. The celebration of a good catch, the sharing of a meal, the telling of stories under a sky filled with unfamiliar stars. It is in these quiet moments that the true spirit of community is found. People here live in harmony with their environment, not in opposition to it. They possess a deep ancestral knowledge of the forest and the river. They know which plants can heal, which woods are best for building, and which fruits are ripe for a harvest. This is not knowledge learned from books, but passed down through generations. A living library of wisdom. We watch as a fisherman expertly navigates his small boat through the winding waterways, reading the currents and eddies as if they were lines on a page. His connection to this place is profound, a relationship built on respect and a deep understanding of nature's power. There is a resilience in these communities that is truly humbling. They face challenges, from the encroaching pressures of the modern world to the unpredictable moods of the river. Yet they endure, they adapt. Their strength comes from their deep roots in this land and from the strong bonds that tie their families and neighbors together. They are the guardians of a way of life that is becoming increasingly rare in our fast-paced world. To spend time here is to be reminded of the importance of connection to nature, to community, and to the simple, profound joys of being alive. Our journey takes us to a different world, the Pantanal. This is the world's largest tropical wetland, a vast open plain that transforms dramatically with the seasons. During the dry season, it is a mosaic of grasslands and scattered pools of water. But when the rains come, the rivers overflow, and the land disappears beneath a shallow, shimmering sea. The landscape becomes a vast mirror, reflecting the immense blue sky above. It is a place of breathtaking beauty and immense raw power, where water is the master, shaping the lives of every creature that calls this place home. The wildlife here is not hidden in a dense jungle. It is on full display. The Pantanal is a paradise for those who wish to observe nature. Great flocks of jabiru storks, with their striking red necks, wade through the shallows, searching for food. Capybaras, the world's largest rodents, graze peacefully on the riverbanks, seemingly unbothered by the caimans that rest nearby. The sheer abundance of life is astonishing. It feels as though one has stepped back in time to a world before humans, a world where nature still reigns supreme and untamed. Patience is the key to unlocking the Pantanal secrets. We sit quietly by a waterhole as the sun begins to set. The air cools, and the daytime chorus gives way to the sounds of the night. Suddenly, there is a ripple in the water. A giant otter, sleek and powerful, emerges with a fish in its mouth. It calls to its family with a series of sharp barks, and soon the whole group is playing in a field in the fading light. Then, from the shadows, a jaguar appears. It moves with a silent, confident voice. The apex predator is water in its spotted coat, a perfect camouflage in the black of light. This is a land of hunters and the hunted, a place where the drama of life and death unfolds every day. A yagari king, whose perfectly still, waits for a fish to swim just a little too close. A karakara, a clever run of prey, follows the jaguar, hoping for scraps from its prey. Every interaction is part of a complex and delicate balance. The Pantanal teaches us that nature is not always gentle. It is powerful, relentless, and unsentimental. But in its raw, unfiltered honesty, there is a profound and undeniable beauty. It is a spectacle of survival written on the grandest of stages. The world often sees Brazil through a very narrow lens. The image of Carnival, with its vibrant parades and dazzling costumes, is powerful and pervasive. And while it is a magnificent expression of Brazilian joy and creativity, it is only one note in a vast and complex symphony. To believe that this is the whole of Brazil is like looking at a single brilliant feather and thinking you understand the entire bird. The country's soul is not just found in the explosive energy of the samba drone, but also in the quiet contemplation of a capoeira circle, a martial art that dances with history and grace. The stereotype of a uniformly laid-back, beach-centric culture also misses the mark. Brazil is a nation of immense industry and innovation. In cities like São Paulo, a megalopolis that hums with relentless energy, you find a world-class hub of business, art, and gastronomy. It is a place of ambition and drive, where people from all corners of the globe have come to build new lives. This industrious spirit coexists with the more relaxed pace found in other parts of the country. This ability to hold both work and leisure, ambition and joy, in a delicate balance, is a hallmark of the true Brazilian character. True diversity is the bedrock of this nation. Brazil is not a melting pot where cultures dissolve into one. It is a stunning mosaic, where each piece retains its unique color and shape, while contributing to a larger, more beautiful whole. The influences are global. African rhythms pulse through its music. European architecture graces its colonial towns. Indigenous traditions inform its relationship with the land, and Asian and Middle Eastern flavors enrich its cuisine. This blend is not always seamless, and the country grapples with its complex history, but it is this very diversity that gives Brazil its unique dynamism and its profound cultural richness. The real Brazil is found in the spaces between the stereotypes. It is in the warm generosity of a stranger offering you a cup of coffee. It is in the fierce passion of a local football match in a small town. It is in the shared silence of a group of people watching a sunset over the ocean. It is a country of deep faith, of strong family ties, and of an unbreakable spirit of optimism, even in the face of hardship. To find this Brazil, you must look past the bright flashing lights and see the steady, warm glow that emanates from the hearts of its people. Our journey through this immense land is drawing to a close, but a journey to Brazil is never truly over. It leaves an indelible mark on the soul. We have seen a Brazil that is far removed from the simple, one-dimensional character it is often assigned. We have found a place of staggering natural beauty, from the almost sacred silence of the Amazon to the vibrant, open theater of the Pantanal. We have witnessed the power of nature in its purest form, a reminder of our planet's precious and fragile wonders. It is a land that commands respect. We have also met its people. We have found them not on the crowded beaches of Rio, but in the quiet communities where life is intertwined with the rhythms of the earth. We have witnessed their resilience, their warmth, and their deep connection to their heritage and their environment. They are the true custodians of this land, holding a wisdom that the modern world has largely forgotten. The harmony we seek is not just in nature, but in the relationship between the people and the land they call home. This quiet dignity is perhaps the country's greatest treasure. To understand Brazil is to embrace its complexity. It is to accept that it is a land of both joy and struggle, of untamed wilderness and bustling modernity, of quiet reflection and exuberant celebration. It is not a place that can be easily defined or packaged. It defies simple explanations. And perhaps that is its greatest gift. It forces us to slow down, to look more closely, and to challenge our own preconceptions. Brazil does not offer easy answers. Instead, it offers profound questions about nature, culture, and our own place in the world. So the next time you hear the name Brazil, I invite you to pause. Look beyond the familiar images of Carnival and football. Think of the silent jaguar moving through the twilight. Think of the pink river dolphin surfacing in a muddy river. Think of the quiet wisdom in a fisherman's eyes. See the vast green ocean of the rainforest and the endless blue mirror of the wetlands. Brazil is not a destination to be ticked off a list. It is a world to be discovered, a story to be listened to, and a paradise that is waiting to be understood. Not for what we imagine it to be, but for what it truly is.